All right, we are officially under 2 weeks out. Today is Monday, what's today's date? Anybody know?
9th.
The 9th. Monday the 9th. Officially under 2 weeks out. Yesterday was 2 weeks for me. Did check-in this morning and looking leaner and tighter. Actually had a pretty good weight drop after having 2 days of higher carbs. So went from 203.8 down to 201.3. So what's crazy is last show, so April for summer shredding in Tampa, the Monday 2 weeks out, I was 201.8. So actually lighter today, 2 weeks out on Monday, than I was last show, and look significantly leaner. So Lauren looks show ready and actually was given more carbs today.
I'm so hungry after I just ate and then checked my Instagram, and Coach had messaged me and said, let's do 100 grams of carbs today.
So she gets more carbs than
I
me.
just got more oatmeal. My last weigh-in before we had left, I was actually up a little bit post leg day, and I was at 114, and I weighed in this morning after 2 days of carbs and so much more water, and honestly like a little bit of like stress. Like I had some things going on yesterday, so I hit my lowest weigh-in and I am 111.9, and I checked my body fat percentage, and on our in-body at home I am 9.9 body fat. So technically I'm the lowest body fat I have ever been, and the lowest, so I feel good. I'm ready.
And more carbs. I get 75 grams of carbs today. She gets 100. So very, very jealous. We've also got Mr. Levi with us. Levi, say hi.
Hi.
It's fall break. So Levi is with us today and tomorrow. So he is actually coming to the gym right now. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, our youngest son, Hank, is out of school. So 1 week up to leading into peak week, our children are out of school all week long. So that should make it a little more interesting to get all the things we need done. But we're gonna have a good day. Gonna go train. It's chest, shoulders, and tris. Probably my favorite day. I can't decide if I like this day better or back day better, but probably right now I'm enjoying chest and shoulders.
And it's gluten
fun.
Legs for me too.
Yeah, gluten legs for Lauren. So
Groundhog Day.
but she's looking ready. This morning, she could have stepped on stage easily. I've still got a ways to push. Looking leaner than I've ever looked, which is good, but probably still need to come down, I don't know, probably another 5 or 6 pounds. So no more carbs for me. We're getting back into depletion mode so that we can fill up. And yeah, welcome to this episode. See you guys soon. Alright, so the last time I saw you guys, we were pulling up to the gym, had a great workout, and then had to do a bunch of errands. Had to get some, or attempt to get some jewelry for Lauren for her stage get up. And then we went and tanned, and yeah, so then we came back, had to work, get a bunch of stuff done, had to get some videos edited, do some stuff for 212, and now the boys are both home, doing a little family bike ride / cardio. Levi's bike, something happened to the tire right as we were leaving, so he was borrowing one of his friend's bikes that was left at our house, and that bike was too heavy, and it was causing all kinds of chaos. So Lauren is running that bike back to the house and then gonna meet us. But anyways, today has been a pretty difficult day, not gonna lie. Anytime you go from being in a higher carb day, so the last 2 days I was at 150 grams of carbs, and now I'm back to 75, which I've been on 75 every day for the last 10 days besides yesterday and the day before. Anytime you go back to that, it's always a struggle, right? You always feel it way more than you do the next few days afterwards. So today has definitely been a struggle. Definitely feeling prep a lot, and the emotions of it, more or less like the hangriness of it, the lack of carbs. So yeah, not fun, but just keeping it real with you guys. So we'll get back into the swing of things, and after today, things should get a little bit easier because my body will adjust back to those 75 grams. We'll deplete a little bit longer, and then we'll be good to go. And starting in about 7 days, we'll begin the process of carbing up and filling up. So not too terrible. But anyways, gonna knock out this cardio and this family walk. We'll see you guys later on. Good morning. We are officially 12 days out from the Summer Shredding Championship. Not gonna lie, yesterday, Monday, was super tough. Probably one of the tougher days I've had on prep. Anytime, I said this in the last clip, but anytime you drop your carbs significantly from when you're on a higher carb, it always makes things harder. You just feel it a lot more. So hopefully today will be better. Last night was legitimately probably the first night on prep where I laid in bed just being like, oh, I would love to just go raid the pantry and just eat a bunch of stuff because I was just so hungry going to bed. But we didn't. We fell asleep. We pushed through. Feeling a lot better this morning. Wrapping up 45 minutes of cardio. About to sit in the sauna for a few minutes. Go do my check-in, check my weight, and yeah, get this day started. So 12 days out, time to push. Time to go bring home the trophy. So let's go. Sauna time. Probably one of my favorite things to do. Sitting here, just breathe, soak in all the heat. Warms me up. When you are this close to your show, you're typically just cold all the time. So sitting in here feels good. Our sauna gets pretty hot, over 200 degrees. So that's where we're sitting right now. And then I can add some water to make it steamy. So I'm gonna sit in here for a few minutes and then get this day started. Also, we have a wired hair pointing Griffon, and she cannot be by herself. So she literally just sits out here while I do the sauna and waits on me. And my garage is trash because we just moved. And yeah, I haven't had a chance to organize it yet. So I'm gonna sit here a little bit longer. Millie, what are you doing? She just loves to hang out. So anyways, keep them colds going. 110 Celsius. Somebody else do the math, but it's hot. All right, we've achieved sweatiness, so we're gonna go pose and then weigh in and then shower. All right, time to weigh in. Phone's got to eat first. Mm-hmm. How you feeling today?
I'm good.
You haven't been on this episode yet. I've been on it a bunch, so.
So we're cutting today. Well, like back to normal. So I'm feeling it a little bit. We also switched up, and that tuna dish that you've been making is like...
Hold on, time out. You're already feeling it? You haven't even eaten your first meal yet.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm hungry.
You're anticipating it.
Yes. Which this is like so good. Like I'm gonna eat this post-prep. It's amazing. But your tuna dish has been amazing. But also we've been eating an entire container of arugula, and like my stomach is really struggling to digest that. So I feel just like...
Might have to switch it up.
Settled, yeah.
All right, well, one bite, rating. Oh, and Levi's home from school again. Here comes the YouTube. Can we turn that down for a second? Can you say hi to everyone?
Hi.
Did you just wake up?
No.
You look like you just woke up.
Oh, I didn't.
What are you watching there?
Um.
All right, cool. Anyways, what was your rating?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
So good.
Okay.
Like honestly, 10 out of 10. The only thing that make it better, like an egg on here would be fantastic. Like if you were off prep.
Ooh.
And you know, like some toast. But honestly, like I could eat this any day of the week. It's so good.
Nice. Also, remember the clip earlier from the sauna? Look, I'm telling you, she just never leaves. She's just always next to me. Or at least one of us. Just always there.
I'm so loving.
Just gotta be next to us. Alright, we're here. We're working on the video that you'll watch before this. Trying to find some good music and get ready for the gym. So we'll be heading out shortly to get in a back workout.
In 27 minutes.
27 minutes. Levi is the timekeeper.
Well, how many steps you got?
What do you have? Did you get a Fitbit for your birthday?
Yes. I have 1,829.
Well, you better get to walking.
Real quick check. Who's winning? Look at me. 5,095.
I knew it. I knew it.
What are you at?
I am currently at 6,033.
Daddy wins.
Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to go look on the
Oh,
treadmill.
it's black now. You can't see it. So anyways, see you guys in a little bit. Peace. All right, just wrapped up at the gym and had to come over to the outlet stores to get...
I had to get black sweatpants for once I get spray tanned.
We got them secured.
Why are sweatpants, like, why are they so expensive? I thought it was like $6 and the girl ringed me up, it was $26. Like, seems crazy.
For context, she's talking about H&M, so
Yeah,
we didn't
at
go
the
anywhere
outlet, I'm like-
crazy expensive.
No.
If you have a brand name sweatpants, I'm sure they're expensive, but H&M
1,000%.
at the outlet's normally pretty cheap.
For me to like throw something on so I don't get tan on them.
But either way,
Anywho.
they are secured. Solid workout, looking pretty crazy. Backs are starting to really look shredded, and also great day. Our house, so we moved a couple months ago, and our house has been on the market for like 47 days. And we finally got a contract on our house today. So fingers crossed, as long as everything goes good over the next 10 days through the due diligence process, then we will be good to go. And then obviously, you still got to close on the house. Never count your chickens before the eggs hatch. But having a signed contract is amazing. Definitely takes a lot of the stress off. And when you're on prep, any excess stress is not good for your body. So having that weight kind of lifted is massive. So heading home, starving, about to go eat, and yeah, see you guys in a little bit. All right, what is going on? We are actually golfing today, and pre-prepped my breakfast. Brought a little oatmeal. Already ate it. Forgot to show it to you guys. But I had my oats and egg whites. Sipping on a Diet Dr. Pepper right now and enjoying the day. Already knocked out cardio this morning, golfing, and then we've got legs. So this is our last leg day, official leg day before we head to Texas. So see you guys after golf for leg day. Peace. All right, we made it to the gym, exhausted from golf, but now we're here doing legs. Last leg day of prep. Let's get after it. Thursday. Yesterday's leg day was very solid. Last leg day of prep. Super excited about that. Very sore today as far as legs go. Got Hank with me. I don't know if you guys can see him in the camera, but he's in the back. Hank, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
He is out of school again today and tomorrow, so Lauren and I are kind of just shuffling. This morning she had to go and do her cardio at Planet Fitness. So we have a treadmill in our garage, and 99% of our cardio is allowed to be done on the treadmill, or if we go outside, we can walk outside. But for her, Coach Jess wanted 1 day a week for an hour on the stairs. So we obviously don't have a Stairmaster at our house, so she goes to Planet Fitness, which is right down the road.
Everyone say hi to the lightsaber.
Oh, say hi to the lightsaber. All right, hold on 1 second, Hank. Let me finish this update real quick. So she had to go to Planet Fitness this morning, knock out her cardio and her shoulder workout, and then she had a hair appointment today to get her hair colored and do all the things to get ready to leave for Texas. Thursday is my busiest day at 212, and I just kind of rearranged some stuff, was able to work at home this morning, and now we are heading into the office because there are a couple things that I really just can't do remotely. So heading to the office now. Hank is going with me. We're gonna hang out, get the stuff done that I need to get done, and then I'm gonna train this afternoon with Coach Jess. We've got chest, shoulders, tris, and yeah, we are officially 9 days out for Lauren and 10 days out for me, so getting very, very close. We leave for Texas on Wednesday, so the game plan is today and tomorrow kind of wrap up anything that we have to get done. We've got another training session tomorrow with Coach Jess. We've both got deep tissue massages. Anytime you're getting ready to compete, it's always good to have some body work done, really loosen up, so it helps with posing. Obviously, we're training at a high volume 5-6 days a week. Our bodies are tired. It's been a long prep, and so if you have a good massage therapist that can work on you, it definitely helps get you ready for posing and for the show. Biggest tip that I've kind of learned with that is unless you have someone who really knows what they're doing as far as like contest prep massage goes, I would probably stay away from having too much body work done too close to the show. Like tomorrow's Friday, we're still 9 days out for me, 8 days out for Lauren. That's pretty solid. But you know, I wouldn't get a deep tissue massage like the day before the show unless you have someone who specifically does contest prep body work, which there are a lot of people out there. I don't know of anyone in our area, but yeah, excited for that. And then over the weekend, we're gonna start packing, getting everything ready. We've got a lot of stuff that we've got to take with us, and so we've got to start getting that ready. Luckily, we're flying Delta, and I get 8 bags that can each weigh 70 pounds. So we're not gonna need that many, but we are gonna need quite a bit because just an entire suitcase alone is going to be prepped food. Nothing cold, but like all of our dry goods that we'll need: oatmeal, protein powder, stuff for the show, backstage, things to pump up with, carb up with, all that fun stuff. So trying to get all that together before we head out to Texas, so that's one less thing we have to do when we get there. So anyways, I'll see you guys in a little bit at the gym, and yeah, talk to you soon. All right, work is done. Lauren picked up Hank from my office, and now I'm headed to the gym. I feel like absolute dog crap. Literally feel like I have the flu, entire body hurts, exhausted, hungry, and it's just prep. So one of those things that food would fix, but unfortunately we cannot have any. So I did something different with my meals today just to test it out. I'm not really sure how I liked it, but basically I normally have 3 meals and then a Ninja Creamy, which is essentially a protein shake. So 4 meals, you can call it. And what I did today was I split that into like 6 meals. So my pre-workout meal is typically oatmeal. I normally train in the morning, and I knew I wasn't going to get to train until this afternoon. So I had half my oatmeal this morning, and I just had half my oatmeal now before I go train. And then meal number 2 was smoked salmon, avocado on a rice cake, and I get 2 of those. And so what I did was I ate half my oatmeal this morning at like 8:30. At about 10:30, I had 1 of the rice cakes with avocado and salmon. At about 12, I ate another one. And then at about 2 o'clock, I had 8 ounces of cod and 100 grams of asparagus. And then I just had my other half of oatmeal. And then for dinner, I've got 5.5 ounces of chicken with 100 grams of cauliflower rice and some avocado. And then I'll finish the night with the Ninja Creamy. Not sure how I feel about it. It kind of helped me get through the day not feeling as hungry, but I never ever felt like satiated or even remotely full, because essentially every meal was like 200 calories or less. And so I don't know. Today, I honestly feel terrible today, so I'm gonna go with I'm probably not gonna do that tomorrow. It also could be we trained legs yesterday, so like my whole lower body just hurts from training legs, which then in turn just makes everything hurt because it hurts to stand and to walk and to do all that stuff. And then Thursdays are just tough because when you're on prep, about by 2 o'clock, you're pretty much shot, especially this close to the show. And so to basically put in a full day of work and then have to go train, and I still have 25 more minutes of cardio, is just daunting, honestly. And I'm super lucky and blessed that I own my own business and I'm able to have the flexibility and create my own schedule and routine to kind of work around prep. People that work like a traditional job, especially if it's like doing something physical, like for everything I do is basically behind the computer at this point. Man, kudos to you guys if you're doing this on prep, because it's just another level of exhaustion when you're so depleted and you're not eating anywhere near the amount of food that your body needs to sustain itself. So people that have full-time jobs that are prepping as well, mad respect, because I am blessed to have the flexibility to kind of do what I need to do to make this happen. So yeah, we're gonna go try and get a good workout in. This is my my 5th caffeinated beverage. I had a coffee too, so I've already had 3 Celsius. Probably not the smartest thing. It's like 800 milligrams of caffeine now, plus the cup of coffee. But I literally feel like I can't function, so I guess we'll just take the L on the caffeine intake today and hope for a better day tomorrow. But unfortunately, Coach Jess is not able to train with me today. Thursdays are tough for him. He has school in the afternoons, and so some days he can get away and come meet me, and some days he can't. Unfortunately, he can't today, which always sucks on a Thursday because it's nice to have your coach in that little extra push, but it is what it is. We're going to go knock out this chest, try, and shoulder workout, and yeah, just reset for tomorrow. I feel like tomorrow's going to be better. I've got a lot less on my plate to do. Basically just train, massage, and then Lauren and I have to start getting ready for leaving for Texas. So I'm pretty much wrapped at 2:12 with everything I need to do. I went ahead and got all my stuff done for next week as well. That way they're good to go while I'm gone. And yeah, so not too many more days before we're getting on an airplane. All right, let's go work out. Enough rambling. See you guys. wrapping up the last little bit of cardio. And yeah, day is over. I've got one meal left. It's my Ninja Creamy. Super pumped for that. And then back at it again tomorrow. Tomorrow is 9 days out for me and 8 days out for Lauren. So it is 1000% grind time. We leave for Texas in 5 days. So see you guys in the morning. Peace. Welcome back to another episode of We Do the Same Thing Every Single Day. I'm your host, Jeffrey. Oh man, last night was brutal. I know I keep saying this, but prep has got me all jacked up. Went to bed at like 8:30, 9-ish, probably fell asleep by. Was feeling good, was excited to get to bed early so that I could sleep all night, get some good rest, wake up, start my day over. And at 12:30 a.m., I woke up wide awake. Could not fall back asleep. Laid in bed till 4, played on my phone, got up, ended up having a diet soda because I was so hungry, my stomach just hurt. And then finally at like 4 something, fell back asleep until 7. So not ideal for rest and recovery, not ideal for feeling my best, but it just is what it is. We've got about 5 or 6 more days like this where unfortunately that's just the nature of the beast. Could have something to do with all the caffeine I had yesterday and obviously just being hungry, but we're out on the treadmill starting cardio off. Hopefully going to be a great day. Going to take you guys along today to wrap up this video, showing you a full week of what it's like, basically being 2 weeks and then 1 week out from show day. So stay tuned, take you guys along this morning to the gym. I got a massage, and then yeah, we'll wrap the video this afternoon with some closing thoughts. And next week starts peak week, so it's going to be a lot of fun stuff to film. So see you guys in a bit. Just left a deep tissue massage after hitting back, and let me tell you, excellent massage. If you are in the Myrtle Beach area, Carolina Wellness and Cryo Shanique is the massage therapist that Lauren and I use. She is phenomenal. So did a lot of work on me today. Some cupping, some hot stone, the little metal thing, scrapey thingy. And then at the end, she did some lymphatic drainage as well, just because I've got my show in 9 days. So just trying to get any excess water off. So did that, have to run to the mall real fast to grab something, and then go home and switch with Lauren. She's going to get her body work done by Shanique this afternoon, so I'm going to hang out with the boys, and then I need to do the sauna and the cold plunge. So after having deep tissue, she wants me to cold plunge to tighten everything back up, and also Coach Jess said he wanted us to plunge and sauna this weekend as well, just to get down any excess inflammation. And he also upped our cardio for the next 2 days to 90 minutes. So that is just loads of fun. No extra food. So yeah, got a busy weekend, got to pack, got to get everything ready. And then Monday, Tuesday are already packed with different things that we have to do. And then we leave Wednesday. So getting to be crunch time. So headed to run a couple errands, then I'll be home, probably show you guys sauna cold plunge, and then we'll be wrapping up this video. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so just got done cold plunging. That was the first time I've plunged in a while, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty painful, especially being this lean, and you're already cold as it is. So, but massage therapist said to cold plunge, and Jess said that he wanted us to cold plunge, so went ahead and knocked out 3 minutes and did that. Now hanging out in the sauna, getting a nice sweat. One, just because I need to sweat, and two, I wanted to warm up a little bit. Typically, I'll finish with cold. It's better for your body, but at this point in prep, I don't really care. So this is what we're doing. But anyways, this has been a full week, a Monday through Friday, of what it looks like to basically be, 2 weeks out. Now tomorrow we're 1 week out, being on prep, kind of the struggles, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, all the different things. And yeah, hopefully you guys got a little more insight into this video about what it takes and kind of the realness of it. But I've got Lauren next to me, so I want her to kind of share a little bit of her thoughts from this week. She's not in the video a ton, but she's been right next to me grinding this whole time. Honestly, we've been separate a lot this week when it comes to being able to film. So I'm going to put it over on her and let her kind of wrap up her week and summarize what's been going on. So all right, so the camera overheated in the sauna, but Lauren needed a plunge, so we're gonna let her do her wrap-up talk in the plunge, which will make it go by a little bit faster. So look at the camera, focus on us, don't focus on the cold. Give us your highs and lows of this week, everything that's going through your head. You're 7 days out tomorrow, your first show ever. You look insane.
So Monday was honestly awesome in the gym. I felt like after post carb up, I could see.
Take your hands out, it'll make it a lot better.
I could see, I'm actually comfortable.
Okay.
I could see the vision and what could happen, filling my muscles up. Gave me a lot of confidence. Honestly, then my bikini came in, I think Tuesday or Wednesday, and it looks amazing. I love it. It just was one of those overwhelming moments, if you're married, maybe whenever you put on your wedding dress, it's just you're just trying to take it in and getting it situated and adjusted, and you're do I look good? This is you're just taking in all of the emotions.
Did you make the right choice on color?
Yeah,
Did you make the right choice on all the things?
Yeah, and you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I get this? Is this right? Is this tight? It's a tight bikini, so then you're oh, is it too small? But then you're oh, I need it to be tight. It just was a lot of
Yeah, one thing I will say, not to like bring up money on the channel, but I feel like people need to know or want to know, like, this sport of bodybuilding is not inexpensive. It's actually very expensive, and like the nice bikinis are over $700+. And so
this is more money than I have anything else in my closet besides my wedding dress. So it just was like an overwhelming moment. And then I practiced and posed in my bikini, and that kind of gave me like a little bit more confidence. But honestly, that felt like a little bit of a low. Then the next day I had my posing call, which ended up going really good with Jordan. And I feel like we're getting somewhere. And then honestly, the carb tank emptied. And Thursday, Friday was just rough for me in the gym, leg day. And then even today, like I said to my coach, I went to go do like a lat pull down, and I was like, oh, that is heavy. He goes, yeah, that's what we do. You lift heavy weights, you're a bodybuilder. And I was just like, right, like that makes sense. I just like, everything feels heavy. Like decisions feel 10 times harder than normal. Bodybuilder math is a thing. Like I know that right now that people are talking about girl math and boy math. My dog's doing something. Bodybuilder math is a whole thing. Like talk about like trying to leave the house and figure out when you need to like time things. It's just, okay, I had, body work done today. It's like, how was I going to plan my meals, and what does that mean, and what do you take? And like, it's like a whole nother level. And do I want to switch up my meals? And so I'm like ready to get back to just a little bit of like normal living with fitting into my macros, but a little bit of like normal life. So then I waited too long and kept my cardio till 40 minutes this evening, and I usually don't do that, so that just felt harder. So I'm ready to eat, but also knowing like this is the eve in a week of like where I'll be like going to sleep and then waking up, and I was just kind of crazy. So this is the hardest thing I've ever done, and I can't wait to show up on stage in 7 days.
Boom. You're at 3 minutes and 37 seconds.
Woo,
So
I'm dying.
Feel free to get out.
Oh, everything hurts and it's cold. And I have no towel. Woo!
All right, so that is going to be a wrap on this video. As you can see, we've both had a crazy week. I expressed it a lot in the earlier clips, and now you just got to hear a little bit from Lauren on how her week went. Honestly, when you're this close to being at the show, it's almost like the week before the week before. So like 2 weeks out, in my opinion, as someone who's done 2 shows now, is almost the hardest, because once you hit peak week, so like once we get to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, the excitement, the adrenaline, like everything's starting to come together, everything's starting to happen. Like we fly out Wednesday. So I know once that we get to that point, the excitement kicks in and the adrenaline kicks in, and then it's almost like you feel like you could push for another 3 or 4 weeks. But it's something about this time, when you're 2 weeks out coming into a week out, that always just feels super hard, super daunting, and the days just seem to creep by when all you want them to do is go by fast. Pretty much because you're just hungry, you're tired, and obviously being married, having 2 children, owning a business, doing all this while trying to prep together has been very rewarding at times and extremely difficult at times. My last 2 preps, Lauren did not do a prep, so she was able to pick up a lot of the slack with our kids, with the house, just different things that when you're this depleted, you just don't physically have the energy to get a lot of stuff done. So needless to say, I'm super excited to compete, super excited to go in and try and win and bring home the trophy and represent our family well. But I'm also very, very excited to start our off season, to go camping with our kids, to just spend quality time, to be able to wake up and drink coffee with creamer in it and do all the fun things. And great life, super blessed, no complaints. Obviously this is all a choice, but sometimes we choose to do hard things, and that's what makes us better and stronger in the end. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, leave a comment. Next video I'm filming tomorrow, is a full day of eating what we are eating 1 week out to get shredded. So stay tuned for that. And then peak week is coming, lots of fun stuff, traveling, the show, all the good stuff. So appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. If you're new here, welcome. We appreciate the subscription, and we'll see you guys in the next video.